Hi everyone and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to deploy your .NET projects live on the web using Microsoft Azure. Microsoft Azure is a cloud computing platform by Microsoft and it is the second most used cloud platform in the world after Amazon Web Services. Until now we have only hosted our projects locally, and now we're going to see how we can host them on the web in order to be accessed by everyone. The process is very simple and quick, so just make sure to follow along. This is the project that I'm gonna deploy. It is the text editor project, which is the last project that I have done in this YouTube series. The one change that I have made here is that I added a service to it, which basically is a security measure you do in production, so that you don't access the database directly from the controller, but you use services to do that. You can just check my very last video about services in order to understand it better, what I'm talking about. Also, you can find my source code of this project if you go to my channel page and click on the GitHub links. There you can see text editor production. And this is the place where I store my projects because the channel is still too small and I cannot upload video links in the description. So anyways, let's just go back to the project and click on the root folder and select publish. We'll publish to Azure. And the target will be an Azure App Service for Windows, in my case, for my computer. I'll click Next, and here we will see in the upper right corner an icon to connect with the Microsoft Azure account. So basically what you will need to do here is just go to azure.microsoft.com and create a free account. You will just go through some easy steps for Microsoft will just ask you for some information, and you actually have to input your credit card details. And now in this and here we are gonna click create new to create a new app service. And here we'll have some pre-filled data relating the app service, such as the name, the subscription name, resource group, and the hosting plan of our app service. You can find most of this data also in your account in Microsoft Azure. We'll wait until this loads, and now we can just click finish. The publish profile creation is done, so we can see here this panel here with all of the information for our app service. What we need to do now is just go to Service Dependencies, click this button to connect, and we'll have to connect to an Azure SQL database. So here we create new, click on Create New, and here we have a name for our database and some pre-filled information also. Some of them we have already seen before, but here we need to create a database server. I will just leave the name as it is. We have the location of the database server from Microsoft. And I'm just going to need to input here an administrator username and a password. So for the people who will be able to access the database. So click OK, and here we see that the data is pre-filled here as well, and just click on create to create the Azure SQL database. So this is an online database that Microsoft Azure offers to store our data. I will wait until this loads. And now we just need to click on next. Here we need database connection username. And I'm just gonna input here the same username that I had before. And the same password. Here we just have some dependencies that will be added to the project. And we're just waiting for all these changes to be saved. Okay, so everything is done. We can close that window. And the one more thing we need to do is go to more actions, click on edit. And what we're gonna do here is just click under databases. And we need to use the connection string at the runtime. And we will also need, now just click on Entity Framework Migrations. And we need to apply this migration on publish, which is the data of our context. This is pretty much it. Just click on publish and we'll just wait a bit for the process to go through. The app was successfully published. We can see here the link to our application. And this is actually the name that we put it to the application. It is a bit too long. I should have edited it, but anyway. So in our application, in our text editor application, we had to log in first before accessing the application. So I'm just going to create a new account here and give it a password. For a register, we must be redirected to our text editor index or to the main page. Okay, so this is our application. Just to be sure, I'm just trying here to see if the functions of the application work. So I'm just writing some meaningless text here. So the document was created. And if we click on it, the changes were saved. So the application works just fine. So we're saying I'm copying it down, I'm pasting it here in Google Chrome, and it still loads. Okay, so I need to log in one more time. I think you would see it also on mobile. And here we have it. So just one more thing before I end the video. We can just try to make a change to one of our pages. So I'm just gonna add a header in the index page. So just an H2 header. This was your first deployed project on the web. And if we go to our publish, if we save this and go to our publish panel here, and if we publish the application one more time, we should see that the changes were saved. So the project was published, and here we see the changes were saved. So it's a pretty easy way to make changes to your project, and then just click on publish and everything will be saved, just like when you do it on a local environment. So this was it for this video. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did so, just make sure to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.